Well, energy in Michigan is a subject that has a lot of aspects to it. We need to have more affordable energy. It's a huge input into our business processes. And there's a continuum, if you would, that offsets environmental concerns with the cost of generating electricity. Currently in Michigan, about 50% of our electric is generated through coal. We're kind of a heavy carbon producing state currently. About 30% of our power comes from nuclear power. That's concentrated in the southern part of the state. So we need, as we go forward, to look at areas that are cost effective, have a lower impact on the environment, and will help our businesses here. I'm a solid supporter of using natural gas for electric generation. We have one of the top 100 fields in the Antrim Shale. There are other gas fields in the state that aren't developed fully. If we used natural gas to generate electricity in northern Michigan, we could have lower emissions, lower carbon emissions. We could generate jobs for the production of that gas, and we could ensure cost-effective energy to help our businesses grow and prosper. And another issue that frequently comes up in electricity is the regulation of generation versus delivery. And it's very expensive to build generation and delivery systems, so we have a system where we've regulated utilities. It occurs in all utilities besides electric. And there are proponents of uncapping the purchase of electricity from any source, and you just pay for the delivery of that to the provider that has the infrastructure for the lines. It's good. It results in a lower price of power, but you have to balance it carefully to make sure that you do it in such a way that you don't discourage future investment in delivery infrastructure or generation infrastructure. So these are things that we can look at the state level. Also, by encouraging energy efficiency in residential uses, that makes a lower demand on electric, which holds the cost down for overall users. And finally, we have a 10% goal, not really a goal, it's legislated under PA 285, of 10% of our energy coming from renewable sources. So far, those sources have proven to be more expensive than our other sources of energy. We don't need, at this point in time, to expand that goal to a higher level. We can, through our 11 state universities, invest in and encourage more research into more cost-effective methods to generate electricity. We've got to bring the cost curve down before we demand that more electricity comes from these sources. It's important for the future of our environment and our children that we do this, but we don't need to jump the gun.